going? We're gonna do this set today. It's an old set from 2006, and this has been in my family since it was brand new. It was probably one of my kids' sets when it was brand new. I don't remember. It might have been mine. It's one of the ones I would have bought. Hey, how's it going, Heiku? Good to see ya. It's X-Wing Fighter time. I love this set. It's one of the early X-Wing fighters. I don't know if it was the first one. I don't think so. But it's one of the early ones. Make sure there's no pieces in here. Nope. And I've built this model at least 2 or 3 times. So let's get to sorting. Printed pieces set aside. Keep the large pieces in the big bin. And I actually have, aside from this little guy, which I don't know if you really count, aside from this little guy, I have 3 other X-Wing fighters, all, about yay big or whatever. Regular size ships. The normal mid-size ship. Got 3 of those. The one from 2021. I think they might have just retired that last December. I think it came out in 2021. And this one came out in 2006. And I also have this one, which I think came out in 2018. So that's new in box. Excited about that. I think that might be Friday, or I might save it till Monday. Well, it's gonna be coming up after I build the other 2. Working my way up to it. Pretty excited about it. I bought it used, new in box, just a couple months ago. Nope. This is an older than that one. This one is 2006. The one in the box is 2018. It is, all 3 of them are retired sets. The one I'm gonna probably build tomorrow is from 2021, but I think they just retired it last December. Pretty sure. So, all 3 of my X-Wings are retired sets. This is the oldest one. And I think it's the quickest build too. Pretty sure. I think this one, because this is like less than 500 pieces, and the one I'm going to build tomorrow from 2021 is less than 500 pieces. They're both in the like 425 to 475 range, in that zone. But this one, this is going to take a little bit longer. So I'm kind of excited about that. Pretty excited about that. I've been putting it off. Yeah, a bit more. So I think for me at least, these other 2 are in the like 3 to 4 hour range on stream. We'll see about that today. Right now, we'll see about that. But That one's gonna be more like 5 or 6 hours, I think. I don't know. We'll see. At the pace I build on stream, it's not the fastest, it's not the slowest, but it's definitely not the fastest. I'm not a speed builder. That's for sure. Especially with my sorting. I always have to sort. The huge pile of Legos thing must be sorted. But I do enjoy sorting too, so there you go. Nice to have you again, Heiku. How are you doing? Hopefully you're well. This is kind of a crucial piece. You're good? Shoulder's a lot better? Nice. Very good. That's really good to hear. This is a crucial piece that there were some pieces like these that, you know, I had to have in order to make this work. And all of my Lego 2 years ago, they were all in 2 huge plastic storage bins, just mixed together, just like this, but all of them. So it took a good like 9 or 10 months of sorting to get everything at work, so no falling asleep at the end of the stream. Nice. Nice. Well, hope I can keep you company at work. Oh, look what I did. These are all original rubber bands. I have no idea how I found them, but they were there in the bins. And I don't know if these pieces that I made this with are from the kit or not, but I'm just gonna set this aside. If I need pieces like that, I can take them from this. I have a feeling I might have just made this from extra pieces, just as a rubber band holder. I don't know if you can see what I did there, but it's just 4 pieces holding the rubber bands. Nothing special. And doing my usual sorting thing. I can imagine it would be pretty easy to fall asleep to my Lego building streams. That's kind of by design. I mean, I'm not trying to make people fall asleep, but I'm trying to be super mellow during my Lego streams. Different playlist. It's the sleepy playlist. I gotta make sure I drink plenty of coffee while I'm streaming. Stay awake over here. I have not done a night Lego stream. Late morning, afternoon, late afternoon. Have not done a night Lego stream. And I don't drink coffee at night, so that might be interesting. Gaming Granny, how's it going? I'm doing well, how are you? Good to see you in here. I hope you're well. We are building this guy. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. That guy. X-Wing Fighter the model is from 2006. So 18 years old. This model can register to vote. This model does not get very good car insurance rates though. And I have, I'm doing well. Thank you. And that's very good to hear, Granny. Doing really well, and I think I'm gonna be building a couple, 2 or 3 of these X-Wings this week. I have 3 X-Wing models, unless you count my cute little one. Isn't it cute? It's tiny. This is how big it is. Do you like my special effects? I went to school for that. Twitch special effects school. So I'm just in the middle of sorting all these out. So it's a little easier for me to find pieces once I get into the nitty-gritty of the build. And this set is one of the few that most of these old sets from like 12, 14, 18 years ago that I have the paper instructions too. I still have those. A lot of these sets are from when my kids were little. Not all of them. Some of them are mine. Were mine. They're all mine now. Not really, but I am the one who assembled all the pieces from these storage bins. So I do get to take credit for having reassembled the sets. And that took months of sorting. And that's what all this stuff behind me is. Sorted Lego. As opposed to just 2 huge plastic storage bins of Lego. That's the only way I'm able to build these models. Because I had all those paper instruction booklets, and I was like, well, there you go. I know which models I had because I have the instruction booklets. So I'm kind of just set up. And all the instruction booklets, at least the vast majority of them, all have parts lists in the back. So you know exactly which parts. A reference right there for which parts are in that set. So once your pieces are all organized, makes it very easy to it's time consuming to go through boxes of organized Legos looking just for those pieces, but you know, I know where everything is for the most part, so it only takes a few seconds to find a part if it's in my collection. And I also have a new in-box set that I'm looking forward to, which is this guy right here. New in box, although it's from 2018. I bought it secondhand, but it had a really good price on it at our local Lego shop. Our local secondhand store that sells used Lego. Very cool shop. It's called Brick by Brick in Hayward, I think. Could be South San Leandro or Hayward. I think it's Hayward, but south of me, I'm in Oakland. If that makes any difference to anybody out there who might be in the Bay Area. Probably not. But I'm in Oakland. That's Oakland right there. The light of Oakland on me. Okay. Looks like there's not going to be too many in the tiny parts, and there's going to be a lot over here in the small parts section. So these are going to be hard to sort through. Not so many over here. Okay. All connectors are going over here now. Alrighty. Almost done sorting these guys, then we'll jump into the build. I wish I had the paper instructions for this one. I do have the cover, that piece right there in the back, but somehow all the actual instructions inside are gone. So I just have a piece of paper that, I don't know, could frame or something. I do really like working with paper instructions though. For one thing, the images are full resolution. Not so much with those scans. Sometimes in those scans of old instructions, I can't really tell what's going on. Okay, I think these are all small parts that go in this bin, so just plop them in there and we're ready to go. Alrighty. Bonk. Did not mean to bonk the camera. So there's all our large parts over here. And the rest of our parts. Medium ones. There aren't very many medium ones. Lots of small parts and lots of really small parts. So, what do we have? Step 1. I don't have Chewbacca, and I don't have that Leia, and I don't probably have any of those guys. I might have that helmet, and I might have that suit, maybe. Let me take a look real quick. Yeah, that actually is. Look at that. That's legit the one in the pic. Boink. So, I've got the right Luke, I think. And this might be the right buddy of Luke's. One of these guys, he might be the right buddy of Luke's. Not sure. I definitely don't have the right Leia. Got a different Leia. Yeah. Don't have that Leia. So this guy seems maybe too new to actually be the one from 2006. That's what I'm guessing, because he's in really good shape. So it might be one like it. A reissue. Oh, no paper today. No, Heiko. No paper. I don't have this one, unfortunately. I do have the cover. just this piece. And let me zip down to it. The back, which looks like... Come on. That? Oh, no. Does mine look like that? I can't remember. So... Unfortunately, I don't have the middle stuff, which is all the directions. So let's get going. I do love the paper. It makes me nostalgic, and the resolution can't be beat. Whereas these, I'll blow it up high enough so that you can see what resolution it is. It's pretty crummy. This right now is at 75%, what we're both looking at. I'll blow it up to 100%. And that probably looks a lot better to you. Let me blow it up and show you what... That's kind of more like what I'm seeing. Like, that's actually what the scan looks like. So the scan is really low resolution. But that's what we have. Like the newer instructions look a lot better because they're not scans. But these are actually scans and low resolution scans of the old paper instructions. So at least that's what they look like to me. They're PDFs anyway. Not that the PDF has anything to do anything, but I don't think, I mean, these didn't come from computer graphics. They may have just been actual scans of paper graphics, but I don't know. Don't know. So let's go with our first piece. 4x6 flat white piece. And we're into it. Just like that. Boom. This is the bright red that's featured throughout the build. And that's what they went with, as you can see here. Whereas in later builds, they use the dark red. That's also what they use in the 2021 version. I don't remember. I don't remember if that dark red existed in 2006. It might not have. That might be one reason they did that. I think that dark red is a lot closer to what they look like in the movie. The movies. Alright. Four of these. I should actually look and see if I can buy just the paper directions anywhere online for, like, you know, $10 or less, something not too ridiculous. Because I would love to have those. I would, you know, I would use them for their intended purpose. And there could definitely be somebody out there who got rid of their Legos and then found some of those and realized they might be worth something. I don't know. Maybe it's a long shot. Alright, I'm gonna stabilize these. Oh, that's not all the bricks. And one of those. Let's do the stabilizing first. Whoa. Alright, step 4. I'm sure it looks better on camera with the paper instructions too. Because, I don't know. I'm looking at a pretty small image. I mean, if you're watching this on your phone, it probably doesn't matter anyway. But if you're watching on a computer screen, oh, right, that's the clear part. This part looks kind of gray in their drawing of it, but it is transparent, and that's this pretty important part. Like, I guess you could kind of recreate that, maybe. I don't know if there are bricks that quite do that. So that was a crucial one to find. And I can't really use the size gauge because I don't know if I... Well, it's pretty close. I have it at 75%. Sorry about bumping the camera. I have it at 75% and it looks pretty close. I don't know what any of that means. So that's another advantage to the paper ones is 1-to-1 with the paper is, 99% accurate, I would say. And that looks like the small one, right? Yeah, it's not this one. It's this one. It has no holes. Just the axle cross hole in the middle. See this? Is not the exact right part, but it works. So it's kind of one of those close enough situations. And I know I must have looked for the exact right part before and didn't find it in my collection, so hopefully it doesn't matter. Oh, and I have one more piece. I think that's everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. This goes in here. I think this is the whole wing mechanism that opens and closes the wings. So that goes right inside there like that, so you can see down that hole, and there's that cross-shaped hole for the axle, which goes in after you put this stuff on it. I think this is just used as a spacer. That's why it's fine. Even though it's not technically the exact right part, it works. And that goes like that. Then this assembly goes in here. There is a little lip here. I don't know if you can see that. Right there. A little lip, and there's a little lip in here. So that fits right on there. The white piece is one flat piece lower than the flat red piece. So that's going to fit nicely on there as long as the yellow piece is oriented the correct direction. There we go. And yeah, I think this is going to open and close the wings from. How come I had two of these? Didn't I put the other one on? No. So we're going to redo this a little bit. This goes on first. Kind of holds it on, actually. Then, yeah, I'm going to pull that out too. So we already made a mistake. How early is it in the build? Step 5. We've already made a mistake, but that piece I just put in holds it in. Otherwise, it was kind of slipping out. There was nothing holding it in. So there you go. That is our. This is actually going to remain just like this as a dial, if I remember correctly, to turn with your fingers to open the wings from flying position, traveling position, whatever it's called, into attack position. So in other words, on the diagram, from attack, from flying to this is X-Wing, this is attack. This is flying. This is how they fly across the universe. And then this is how they attack the very large, not a moon. Alrighty, what's next? Ooh, the big gear. Nice. Okay, it just gets plopped in here. Clink! And then it turns. Very slowly, but it turns. Can you see it turning? Focus. Amazing! It's nice and slow. The wings open and close nice and slowly. It seems appropriate. Okay. So a lot of these cream colored pieces in this set, a lot of them aren't really seen from the outside. I think some of them might be, but not this far deep. Alright, those two pieces, 1x1s. And what happens next in step 9? Pretty sure that's what they want. There's only 2 of those axles in the whole set, so this other one is definitely the right one, so this is the only other one left. And that piece, which is going up here like that. I guess that's how the front of the ship is going to attach. I don't remember. And okay, yes, and the center, get my finger out of the way. See that cross? That's the center of this gear. So this cross-shaped axle piece, see the ridges there? It's cross-shaped. Can you see the cross shape? Yes. Anyway, it is cross-shaped. It goes down into that cross-shaped hole in the axle and through. And then it's very hard to turn that. It really must be turned this way. There's no torque at all the other direction. I can't make that turn at all. Even if I spin those, yeah, there's no torque. It's all over here. Anyway, that's the mechanism that opens and closes the wings. the very inside of it. And we're going to keep working on that opening and closing mechanism. That's like this next section here. 2 of those. 2 of those. Because this is a ×2. We're doing the top ones, which are probably a little different than the bottom ones. I don't remember. 2 of those. 4 of these. One, oops, wrong piece. 1 flat red 1x2. Okay, that's all my pieces, I think. Are these supposed to be black or gray? It looks like gray, and this one's black. That may just be because those look gray. Yeah. We'll see if that comes back later. If I need black ones later. So make 2 of these. I guess they don't go all the way in. That looks about like the picture anyway, because it's foreshortened. These are just the little devices that push the wings up and down from underneath. That's all it is. It's a little pusher. Foul! Be right back after I chase that piece across the floor. It went far. Hardwood floor. It went far. About 5 feet away from me. Okay. So this goes here. Oh, right. These just spin. They don't actually move up and down or anything. They just spin, and the spinning motion pushes the wing up and down. So, you know, when the wing is laying flat like this, say this direction is up. When the wing is laying flat, it's all good, but then this pushes it so that it goes up like that. Sorta. So they just have to be aligned the same way. That's all you gotta do, is make sure they're aligned the same way. And then you can see by cranking this. There we go. So that'll spread the wings apart so they're an X. And then this will allow them to collapse again because they're on rubber bands snapped together. This model uses rubber bands. That's just how it works. These guys that we looked at in the beginning, which are the original rubber bands from 2006. Trip out on that. Or at least they're ones exactly like them that I just happen to have that aren't used by any other model, but hey, that's, you know. That could actually be, I don't know. I don't know, I have not identified another model in my collection that uses those, but there might be one. And those might be from that. They do have a little bit of, you know, they still have stretch in them though. If you double rubber band them, they do their job pretty nicely. Okay. So, do that. That's what they want in the picture. Now 4 of those V-shaped pieces. 2. 3. Four. Okay. Like so. Step 12. Step 13. Let's get those pieces out. Just 2. Oh, I'm slouching. Slouching is not going to help the back stay strong for the entire build. I should have a posture reminder redemption. Actually, I should call my points something. Never have done that. Never named my stream points. Yeah. Okay. So let's build this little guy first. Oops. Okay, that's the little mini step. Then that gets stuck here. And these guys are, they each have 2 Technic holes. And in this case, only one of them is going to get used because the other one's overlapped there. That's what it looks like. And yes, in the next step, that other hole gets plugged almost entirely except on this end. So, whoa, careful there. Leverage. Probably best to put the white pieces in first for that reason. Okie dokie. Step 13. And 4x6. 1x6 and a 4x6 and 1x2, all flat. Okay. Continues to look like nothing, but this is where I can tell you right now, this is the X. It's formed. This is the, we're looking at it from the front. This is the back. So this is the front. The front of the ship's going to come up this way. This is the lower left hand wing, the upper left hand wing, upper right hand wing, lower right hand wing, and there's 2 holes, so it's definitely what's going to happen there. Having built this one before and knowing darn well what's going to happen. Okay. Printed piece. Is that right? Do I have that printed piece? I might not have that printed piece. I do. I think there's 2 of them. Is that printed or stickers? I think it's stickers. I think those are stickers. I can't tell. I honestly can't tell. Might be printed. Looks printed actually. Huh. So there you go. Original pieces. And these are original pieces. Printed. You can make it without these if you want it to be that other random guy's ship. These are if it's going to be Luke's ship. Put those aside. And the cockpit. This is just the cockpit style they used back then, even though it's kind of wrong shaped for... It tapers the wrong way. It's supposed to be tapered slightly from the top down outwards to the bottom. But pretty slightly. Not even this drastically, for sure. Anyway, they fixed that later. See, this is actually a little drastic. It tapers down differently. It's narrower at the top and wider at the bottom, whereas this one is the opposite. Wider at the top and narrower at the bottom. This one looks good on the Y-Wing fighter, but it doesn't look as accurate for the X-Wing fighter. But it was used on both, so they might have just compromised there. They probably had a limited number of pieces. I mean, of course they did, per set that can be printed or created. Okay, so how exactly does this go? Okay. So far, so good. I know I saw this piece. It's not this, is it? No. Oh. There it is. Okay. And there you go. This is gonna be the back of the ship. I think I hook it on next, actually. No. Yeah. There you go. So it angles up like that. It's kind of cool. Alrighty. 2 of those. Two of those. Flip it. They did not use the flip it. I think maybe between 2006 and 2009 they invented the flip it symbol. I don't know. Because I think my 2009 ships have the flip it symbol. For when they just simply want you to turn it over. So somewhere in there, I think, is when they came up with that. Or at least when they started using it in the instructions. Okay, I think this is actually going to end up being landing gear. Landing gear. I don't remember. You know, basically just something to set the ship on. And, woo! Wow. Talk about leverage. It's all falling apart on me, folks. Where are we? Let's get this rebuilt. Chill the heck out. Apparently I'm trying to destroy my Lego. I'm not sure why. Getting all violent. Got things to work out on a Wednesday. Okay, that should match step 19. And like I said, I think those are like where the ship is gonna just sit on the ground. Like that. Whoop whoop. It's Oaktown. I think that was fire department. Telling someone get the F out of the intersection. Whoop whoop, that's what that means. Move your butt. 4x4. We're gonna set that aside. We're starting to work on wings now. Boom. Fumble fingers. Yeah. Yeah, that I pretty much shot this at my monitor, the thing that flew off. And then I dropped another piece across the room earlier. Well, it's not as dense as the Falcon, then no earthquakes today, right? Yeah. No, when I set it down, no big deal. All the earthquakes are caused by me today, bumping into stuff. Did you see those ships shaking around back there? This is not a permanent situation. This is just how it is right now. Nothing's permanent. Oh, I see. We're just aligning these. We're not doing anything with them yet. It's one of those steps. It's a conceptual step. Nothing really happens here until we do the next step. Okay, let's do this first. Wow, I can't believe that went down so smoothly. Didn't think that was gonna work. Usually it's a one brick at a time situation, but let me do a little dusting. I don't know if you can see. Some of these bricks look like they're 18 years old. This set is from 2006. And I did leave it set up for 3 or 4 months up on the dusty shelf last time I put it together. So here we go. Starting to make some headway here. Big piece. A little dusty, but we're going to ignore that for now. And that just gets stuck right on there. We're just going for it, aren't we? Exciting. Wow. Look at that bright white piece next to that old dark piece. That one's still brighter. Any older pieces we can use on this wing? They all look pretty white compared to that piece. It's fine. Hey, what's up, KG? How's it going? Evening to you. We're building this dude right here. Bam. From 2006. We're onto the wings now. How you doing? KG, you maniac. Once I do this, maybe you could do something for me. Boom. If you guys aren't already following my wonderful mod, KG Lawless, please go follow KG. Give KG a follow. He's a variety streamer, does lots of games. Specializes in like Final Fantasy 14 and Witcher type things. Go follow. And KG, if you could give Gaming Granny a shout, I can't shout anybody else out right now. Because I have to wait 2 minutes. But I would love you for that. Thank you. KG's the man. You should be following KG and catch him next time he streams. No matter what he's streaming. What's next? Two of these guys. How you doing, KG? For some reason I have, oh, you need to still wait too? Nobody can do shout? It's just, I thought maybe, okay, I guess it's on everybody then. Ridiculous. I gotta get my Stream Elements shoutouts working again, because I don't know why, but Twitch put a 2-minute timer in between shoutouts. And if you wanted to shout out the same person, you have to wait like a half hour or an hour to shout out the same person again. Which doesn't make any sense to me. Why would Twitch limit the shoutouts? There's no sense in it. No sense whatsoever. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong place. That's why. Why would Twitch want to limit you from just going and seeing another or following another streamer? It seems like Twitch would want to keep you. Is this the lower wing? Yeah, we're working on the lower wing, I think. Yes. Got you. That's just fine. Let's place this piece first for reference. This holds these two pieces together right on the seam. But I can't figure why Twitch would want to limit that. Makes no sense. Makes no sense whatsoever. There you go. Thank you so much, KG. It's probably because me and Maple used to shout each other out as a war. Like, who can have the last word? Oh God. It's you and Maplectic did it to each other. You did it to all of us. Thanks, KG. Thanks, Maple. That's freaking hilarious. It probably is your fault. You can probably look it up. Hilarious. Streamer's choice for shoutouts. Do you do a lot of shoutouts on your stream? All right, what do we got? Where's this piece? If she just stopped shouting back, I wouldn't need to shout back, right? Yeah. So it's Maple's fault. I'm sure she would admit it's her fault and not your fault at all. Not. Okay. I've got to focus. Ah, we're already attaching the connectors over there. Never. Yeah. No, I can't imagine it. Alrighty. That's step 5 of this next part of the build. We keep starting over our steps. So we were at step 19 and we went to step 1. It's a different part. Step 1 of the lower right wing. Pretty sure. Okay, 2 of these little ball and socket joint pins. And 2 of these. Now what? Ah. Wonder how far this goes in. Push it halfway for now. It's probably gonna have to go all the way. We'll see. You didn't tell me how you were, KG. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Ah, see, look over there on the left. There. They didn't push it in all the way, so my suspicion was right. We're gonna wait a second before we push those in. Oh, good, buddy. Just watching new X-Men. Ah, is it good? I guess if you're watching it, it's good. This is gonna clip on here just to make that a little more secure. Feels fairly solid. It's fairly solid for a single ply wing. This model's a little flimsy compared to later models, but it was my first X-Wing, so I still love it. Alright, I think we're gonna attach the wing now. I think it's... Nope, not quite ready. Alright, yes, this little bit. Okay, I got a little ahead of myself with that. One of those. One of those. And a blue connector. Half peg, half axle. This is still upside down. Okay. Gotcha. This isn't going to connect to anything. It's just for looks. And that sticks into the back here. There we go. That looks pretty nice there. And we're not done with the laser cannon either. It needs an end. Okay. That goes there. There we go. So that's step 7. Step 8, we need another one of these. One of those. This is for the laser cannon tip. Five pieces total. Whoa, careful there. Leverage. Okay. Nice. Just holds everything together a little bit better, all that reinforcement. Alright. This will be the tip of our laser cannon. Which is why the wings spread into an X, so that you can spread your shots out over a wider area. I mean, I would assume it's pretty okay. They've tried to replicate 90s animation, and it looks like... Oh yeah, you know what? I heard somebody talking about that. Maybe it was you. I don't know. I watch a lot of nerds. I watch LEGO streams, so it was probably on one of those. They've tried to replicate the 90s animation, and it looks like Newgrounds fan flash animation. Ah, but story-wise, top tier. So, not your favorite animation, huh? That's kind of the thing, though. Like, you know, YouTube animators get famous on YouTube and then bring that style into mainstream. I'm not saying that's what this is. I have no idea. I haven't seen this show, but I know that's happened with, you know, some of the other animation shows. Okay. Gotcha. collecting all these pieces here. Sometimes these old scans of these instructions are pretty literally fuzzy. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? Let's go. Oriented upside down like that. Oh, I missed. It's supposed to be 2 of these. Gotcha. Here's the back of the rocket with the booster, with the flame shooting out the back, kind of thing. There we go. And that's gonna go right. Gotcha. There's a place for it and everything. There you go. That wedges right in there like that. Here we go, and I bet they're going to want us to stick this on now. Except I missed one thing. This little guy goes in there. I'm supposed to do that first, but it's fine. It's fine. No problem. Let's see the next. Yep. With those push pins. These push pins right here, which are only halfway pushed in. Let's turn that around. That's how it's oriented, and this is lower right. No. Is it upper right? No, it's lower right. Yes. Okay. It's just down here. Push the pins in. Oof. Ouch. Brutal. We're gonna have to try it again. Need to align it better. Helps if the wing is oriented the right way. If you try to put it in upside down like a numbskull, which is what I just spent the last 5 minutes trying to do, it doesn't fit. So if you push it, things are going to fall apart. And I've built this before too. Alright, let's be a little more gentle. There we go. There we go. Okay. This is the correct way to do it. So now we've got that on there. Remember, they're going to be attached by our old school original rubber bands. Okay, there's one wing out of 4. Not bad. Not bad. I'm guessing we're going to start doing another wing. Which is it? I think we're going to do the lower left one first. Yep. 2 lower ones, and then we'll do the 2 upper ones. Because we won't be doing the 2 lower ones twice. Pretty sure about that. Same as before, mirror image of the build. That's why they didn't do ×2 for us. Try to do this again just by laying it on top of there, which usually doesn't work. So of course I'm trying it. It did work last time, gotta say. If you line them correctly. It's just a little hard to align them correctly. And it kind of worked there. I kind of fudged it. There you go. This time this piece looks yellower than that. I should flip those two, but doesn't matter. Doesn't look that much different. Okay. There we go. Just like the other side, this will seal that seam. Okay, now we're gonna flip it, work on the other side. This whole setup, the brick cam, top-down view of the instructions window, very pro. Thanks, dude. I try. I really, I like it when LEGO viewers show the instructions, or LEGO viewers, LEGO streamers show the instructions. It's just, I like to follow along, so I do that. A lot of LEGO streamers don't show the instructions. I don't know why. I know a lot of them are very high-tech and have like multiple camera angles and everything, but they decide not to show the instructions, and I don't know why. I like to follow along, you know. So even when I use paper ones, I just pretty much, they take up all this area right here. So, but thanks, KG. I appreciate it a lot. And thanks for hanging out. And now you can get back to your anime viewing. It's not anime. It's what was it? X-Men? Are you watching X-Men? What the hell were you saying you were watching? X-Men, yeah. It means people watching, if they have the same set, can build along, right? Yeah, for sure. Although they probably can't see the instructions that well. You know, they probably have to have their own instructions up on their own computer. But yeah, they can see where I am, and they can build right along. And I'm not like a super fast builder or anything, especially when, you know, I mean, streamers generally are a little slower because they're talking to chat and stuff. But some of these guys just tear through sets super fast. Super fast. I like to, you know, really enjoy it, kind of milk it. When I build off stream, I build super slow, let myself get distracted and have videos on at the same time, and you know, I don't get too worried about being fast. But when I stream, probably because I have, you know, a little more anxious energy, tend to go kind of fast. Faster than, hey, you get back here. Run away. I've learned to control it a little bit, though. I can export, you know, I have exported almost all of my LEGO VODs to YouTube. And so far that seems to be allowed. But you can go to my YouTube channel. Let me see, I'll post that here. If I'm allowed to post a link in my own chat. Twitch. Let me see here. Let me go to my own page and link it in chat. Here we go. Why is it giving me that weird ass? Is that actually? Come on, don't I have it? I have an actual. I guess this is my channel. I thought I had a better URL. Alright. So I'm gonna post it here. You'll allow it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, hold on. We're super high tech here. Super high tech. Let's see if KG will allow me to post this. There we go. So I've got like a lot of my stuff up there and some old music videos I made like 10, 12 years ago that are ridiculously stupid. Okay. Sorry about that. Where were we? Where were we? So yeah, I don't have the last like 3 or 4 up there yet, but I've been putting them up there. If not, then I probably have to sacrifice something to Twitch gods. Yeah. Yeah. You know, well, I was wondering if YouTube, honestly, I was wondering if YouTube would be mad that I was showing content that I originally, you know, that was originally on Twitch. I don't know if Twitch can find out. I mean, I guess they could send spies out. Find out. But they're not edited or anything, though. They're just exactly how they went up on Twitch, which means, you know, like during breaks, none of that's edited out or anything. Whatever. For some reason, they get views. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why they get views, but that's, you know, it's cool with me. I'll take them. I'll take the views. Okay. Am I caught up? I think I'm caught up with step 6. I think Twitch is doing pretty fine without any of us sacrificing anything. You know what I mean? The amount of content we put up on the internet versus what Twitch gives content creators. If I didn't enjoy streaming, I certainly wouldn't be doing it. No, dude. Twitch now allows multi-platform simulcasting. They do? They sure didn't. I didn't know about that. Also, you've always been able to export VODs to YouTube. I didn't know that either. I just did it. Terms of service be damned. I just did it. All the peeps do it. Well, cool. Now I'm in the group of all the peeps. I'm stoked about that. Asmon Gold and Moist Critical content on YouTube is originally streamed on Twitch. Fucking A. That makes me glad in a way that I'm not breaking the law. Because I was a little afraid I was breaking terms of service by doing that. Good night, Gaming Granny. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it, and I'll see you possibly tomorrow. Take it easy. Have a good evening. Alright, am I caught up? No. Not a chance of it. Let me get some parts out before I start just sticking parts on here like this. Like a crazy man. Okay, I think that's everything. Interesting. Oh, no, it isn't everything. We missed... No, it is. I'm right. Okay. I was looking ahead. Don't look ahead. That's confusing. Don't want to do that. Okay. And this little part connects right in there. I think that's just for looks. No, it isn't. It isn't. This bit, the engine bit, gets rested on there in a second here. So, yeah. Along there. No. We'll find out in a second. Okay. That catches me up with 7, so 8. That's not supposed to be in there, right? Yeah. Quite yet. We will get here, though. Okay. Is that it? 5 parts. Yep. This goes here. I do believe you need to wait 24 hours after streaming on Twitch before posting on YouTube. Unless it has changed. Oh, I haven't read the terms in a while. Okay. I usually do, just on account of I'm not in a rush to put the videos up, but I'll keep that in mind and just not post within the next, I generally don't anyway. I'm not in a hurry to get them up on YouTube. But it takes a little while to download them and upload them anyway. So, but I'll keep that in mind. Thank you for the tip, Gaming Granny. I could look into it too, but for now I'll just be lazy and trust you. That's the easiest way. Thanks again and have a good night. Alright, I think I'm ready to mount this on the... Nope, engine. Forgot about the engine. Ship's gotta fly. Water. Let's see here. I might have to take my 90-minute break pretty soon here, in just a little bit. Like to break every 90 minutes or 2 hours, just to spare my back and my butt the pain of sitting for too long. It's good to stretch out, stretch your legs. I usually end up having jobs and hobbies that require sitting for long periods of time. So, you gotta take care of yourself a little bit. Just a little bit. Enough to survive. Alrighty. We'll build this part next. Didn't it tell us to build this the other way before? It doesn't really want us to switch these, does it? I thought it had the gray on the back before. I guess not. Okay, nope. I just did it differently. So I suppose we'll do it just like the, I kind of think that looks good, but we'll switch this one so it matches. Can't have them mismatched. Is that the first mistake I've made? Nah, it can't be. Can't be. I've usually made plenty of mistakes by now in a build. Okay. Try that again. Nope, I did it wrong again. There. There we go. They want it like that, which is fine. Maybe that... I don't remember how the originals looked. I thought it was probably all the same color, but maybe that mocks this being closer to the flame. Ah. I don't know. So I think that... Nope. Once again, we've skipped this step. Except last time we skipped it before mounting it. Okay. Right. Like this. So this piece does have this stud go into it. This one hangs out in the middle of nothing, in the middle of space. Okay, that feels good. Looks good. Is this wing done now? Yep, time to mount it. Okay, since I have it right side up this time and not upside down, this should be a lot easier than the first one. Click, click. Alright. This is the back of our fighter with the flames coming out of the engines. And the wings are floppy now. They flap like a bird. But that'll be fixed once we put our vintage... I'm so proud of these. Vintage, original rubber bands. Alright, now we're going to do upper right wing. It's coming together. And that's a good place actually for me to break. I'm going to do a 5-minute break, get more water. Be right back. Probably right after a break too. Should have done the break during the ad break. Oh well. Yes, it's an ad break. Be right back. Alrighty. I think I managed to, excuse me, sort of time that to where it coincided with a lot of the ad break anyway. No, I had an ad break there. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I needed a break anyway, and I noticed on my monitor over there, I monitor a little bit out of the corner of my eye on my Xbox. I noticed the ads, so I think if everybody had ads at the same time, that was a well-timed break. This is our how far we've gotten so far. Our progress is so far just bottom wings and body. And now we're going to start on top wings and then build the cockpit and the front of the ship. These big huge pieces really accomplish a lot for getting the wings built quickly. Oh, we're building these a little differently. I see. Same structure but different order because yeah, the support is on the top and not the bottom. Ooh, special parts coming in. Those are printed. And that's if you're going to build Luke's. If you're going to build a different ship, you just use like a different order of single 1x1 flat bricks, red and white, something like that. Boop, 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 boop. Nah. I like to build the Luke version. Who wouldn't build the Luke version? Come on. It's like the Captain Insignia or something like that. Captain symbol. Okay. And there's a seam here that's still wobbly. That'll get fixed in the next step. Flip it. Here we go. That ties those together. Here's that seam. At least that reinforces that. Fixes that. So it's... Oh, this is completely wrong. Completely wrong. It's crazy that I didn't notice that. I mean, not completely wrong. It did serve the same purpose, but it's supposed to be a flat tile. I mean, a tile, not a flat. This piece is actually called a flat, but it has studs. It's a flat. This is a tile, right? We're flipping it back over. That's all we did there is just put one piece on. Aha. Two of these. Two of these. Let's put those on first. That's where this is gonna push the wing up. Here it has a flat surface right here, and this is giving it a semi-flat surface on the bottom. I think this is before they had upside down tiles. They have upside down tiles now that are just like this piece. No studs on the top, and so it'd be flat on the bottom instead of like that. But I don't think they had that piece back in 2006, so they came up with something pretty clever, I think. Okay, some reinforcement here to lock these on, both top and bottom. Also mirrors this, so you'll see it on the inside of the wing. This is back right wing right now. And yes, they do want us to flip it. On the top of the wing this time instead of the bottom. Hope I haven't been building off camera. I tend to do that. Build down here, boy. Bad habit. Those two. Ah, I see. There we go. Let's put that one on first. Yeah, that looks pretty nice there. Okay, same as before. And these guys are where the rubber bands are gonna hook on. It's just to provide a notch, a little nook there for the rubber bands to latch and hold the wings together. The wings need to be held together, and then this thing pushes them apart. So that just kind of stresses the rubber bands. Just makes this, since it stresses the rubber bands, it makes it probably not a kit that you want to set up permanently, because eventually that'll break the rubber bands. Whereas this set has been it's spent most of its life not set up. It gets built and then taken apart relatively quick, so the rubber bands don't get stretched. And if you keep it, on display while it's built, if you keep it on display in flying position with the wings together, it doesn't stress the rubber bands as much either. So I think I got everything there. Step 8. There's more though. We have an engine to attach. Oh right, and more detail for our laser cannon. Six parts. There we go. Let's put this one on first. There we go. And I think we're ready. No, we still need to put the engine on. And we're not done with the One more step before we start attaching the engine. I'm getting way ahead of myself. Way ahead of myself. That guy, and we're on number 10 now, so. Five pieces. Ah, there it is. Okay. Okay. That goes there. That goes there. That there. And this completes the laser cannon. Whoops. Wrong way. There we go. There we go. There's another one. So once we get the engine attached, that guy will be done. Here's the flame looking part. Okay, and one more piece, and I think that's everything we need there. Right. Looks like it. First things first. Ah. Since the top is exposed here, it looks a little different. There we go. Flame. There we go. Mount this puppy right on here. All right, squeeze everything together tight. Solid. Ready to go. Here we go. Snap this puppy in like before. There we go. Okay. That'll be how it looks in flying position and in X-Wing position. Right now they're floppy. Floppy, floppy. No rubber bands. No rubber bands holding anything together. So good progress there. Although floppy. So, guess what's next? We've made the lower right wing and both left wings. I think we're going to start working on some fancy landing gear. Oh no, if I had just looked at the picture I would see. I guess it's the upper right wing then. There it is. That's all we needed, right there. Two more 1x6s and Printed part. Just super simple. Red and white. But that's what, you know, pretty much what Luke's stripes look like. Pretty much. 5 red stripes. He's red 5, right? Alright. Flipping it, and this is all we do in this step, but that holds it together. Otherwise, this seam is only connected here, but that connects it here too, so it's a little more stability. I think we're going to flip our wing back over in the next... Nope, not quite yet. These two guys again. And 2 flat white 2x2s. Right. Put these in first. A little dust in there. It happens with the older sets. And these guys next. It's coming along. We're gonna flip it. Start building the laser cannon here. These 2 pieces, everything here has a Technic hole or 2 in it. This also seals that seam, so adds stability to the wing, except it's pointed backwards. How do you like that? We're just gonna mount it like that. Yeah, it's a mod. See, I figure this way he doesn't have to worry about the X-Wing fighters behind him. He can shoot him with the one laser that points backwards. It's not the worst idea, honestly. Like the Y-Wings have the backwards facing cannon. Okay. Next up is the pins that end up joining the wing to the body there. And the 2 ball socket pins where the rubber bands are going to attach to pull the wings together. Because this ship is rubber band powered as far as the engine to it's rubber band and finger powered to pull apart the engine, the wings, and push them back together. Okay. Missing 1 piece here. 2 actually. That also helps the seam there. Okay. Now we gotta finish our laser cannon. Front and back. Nope, not yet. Not even in this step. Stop it. Look at that. Mismatched. See, look at that. Come on, that's not gonna stand. I have to go get another gray one out of my collection, which I think I have one right over there. So if you don't mind, this is gonna be a very short break. I shouldn't even put the, I'm not gonna even put the beer right back up. It's not a real break. Just walking right there to grab this piece but in black. Might not be in here. Might have to go into those guys. Which takes a second, but it's worth it. I don't see it. Yeah, I think I separated those out from these. So it is back there. And I am gonna get it. It's not in here. So I'm gonna take the time to do that. It's not a bad moment to say you're going to bed. At all. So good night. All I'm doing is I'm getting picky. I want the set to be the right colors all around, and I need this piece but in gray so it matches these. Looks better if it matches, right? So I'll be just searching right back here. I have the right piece in the back here, but I've got ships stacked on top of them. It's a whole long thing. You go to bed. Go to bed. Have yourself a nice sleep. Take care of yourself, KG. Go to bed, sleep well, like Eku says. I don't know why I'm an old Jewish man now, but go to bed. See you, KG. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna put these away and then start tearing into this stuff right here to find the right piece, because I have to. It's right there. It's right there. Right there. Built this yesterday. Very much fun. Was it yesterday? No, it was Monday. Built that one Monday. Now I noticed that the piece I saw was light gray. Do I have a dark gray? I need a dark gray. That might have been the problem. I'll use light gray though. Or I could use this, which is the right color but the wrong piece. Oh my. The search continues. I think I've done this search before. I'm gonna make a call and say I want the color to match. Because I've got this, that's the right shape, but the wrong color. Both pieces are the same. Oh, you probably can't see that. Yeah, you can. Right in between the mandibles of the Millennium Falcon. I have been through this before, and I don't have the right color. So So there's one on my to-get list. All right. Exactly. I could have disappeared forever. I'd just be streaming of my Millennium Falcon and this half-built ship sitting here. Oh well. So, I had the black one, which is the right shape, but I would rather use light gray. Whoa! That dumb truck ran right in front of the, ran through the intersection right in front of the fire truck. Oh well. Fire truck's fine, didn't hit the truck. I'm going to use the dark gray piece. I'll show you the difference. It's very, very crucial. Crucial difference. This piece looks like that with the stripe things. They're actually bumps. And then this one just has lines going the opposite direction. So I'm going to use the dark gray so the colors match. I think people. We, us, me. I don't know. I'll be less likely to know. Obviously I know. Doesn't matter. That's the piece I'm going to use. Oh, and we have two of them. Two of them coming up, so... Okay, I will use this one on the engine. I don't feel like getting any more out of there. But, I'm going to steal one from the bottom, put the wrong colored one on the bottom so you see it less. That's what I do. That's how I get around this kind of thing. And it's fine, I think. You know, what's the difference? It's just a difference in gray tones. Not that big of a deal. So this is going to be on the outside edge. It's going to be part like these ones. It's the other shape. I'm not going to worry about it. I could have probably done it, all of it without mentioning anything to the stream, and no one would have noticed either way. Even with the black, they would have noticed the black. Would have noticed the black. So, back to focusing on, yeah, this is going to be the right part for the engine. This is going to be the right color, but slightly wrong part for out here. And actually, I think this part looks fine as a laser cannon part. Which is all it is. Yeah, that looks fine. Looks pretty much the same unless you look at it close. And these Rebel ships are made from, you know, a hodgepodge of parts scraped from ships that were destroyed or whatever. Right? I mean, the Millennium Falcon has mismatched parts for that reason, on purpose. The original ship in the films does. And so the model does too. All of the Millennium Falcon models do that. I think it looks good. It looks authentic on the Millennium Falcon, so why not do it? I've done it in other builds as I slowly find the correct colored pieces at, you know, a used shop or whatever. Okay, so I think that brings us up to date with step 9. Step 10. That would be the lore of the ship. Yeah, so if colors don't add up, you can always say it was made from scraps. Exactly. I mean, that's, you know, you just look at any picture of the Millennium Falcon. You know, the real ship looks like that. Like, there's dark red parts of the ship that look like it came from a totally dark red Millennium Falcon, which would be really cool. You know, you could... It's just a style of ship they make. You could paint it any color you want. Theoretically. Okay, where were we? Is that all the parts? 5 parts? And the laser cannon end. I've done it before on other builds with the mismatched parts, and it tends to look pretty cool as long as you kind of stay within a general color scheme. You know, like light gray and dark gray swapped for each other generally looks fine on a ship. There's lots of those bits done on purpose in lots of Millennium Falcon builds. So, okay, ready to start making the engines. Let's go. Already got this part out. Got ahead of myself there. Then I think we're onto the cockpit. And here's the piece, the correct piece, which we stole from the bottom. That I'm using. You can barely, I can't even see it. I already forgot about it. It's barely visible, but these ones on top are very visible, so the swap will make up for the lack of part. Okay, I think I got everything I need. We'll find out. We've done this 3 times before, so shouldn't be too complicated. It's a mirror image of the last one we built. There we go. Ready to stick it on. Right here and there. Make sure everything's squished down tight. Solid as it's gonna be. And time to mount our wing. There we go. Gotta make sure everything's aligned and push these pins in. There goes the back one. And the front one. Great. Done! That's all you need. Just glue R2-D2 to the top and you're good to go with just this. Alright. Who needs pilots and their emotions? Oh, right, and little place to put lightsaber in this bottom section that I guess we're sticking on right now. But first, before we stick that on, and I'm not gonna put a lightsaber in there. I mean, I could. Why not? Where'd Luke go? He's supposed to have blue? Anyway. That's the lightsaber we're using right now. It's not blue. We'll get to this though. We're not doing this yet. We're doing rubber bands. think I did. Let's see, I've got a couple that are smaller than the others, and these ones are bigger. So I think I used. Oh, that one's small. Interesting. Well, they, you know, I think they want you to put one here, one here, one there, and one there. But these guys are kind of old. Boink. Not the strongest. Not the. I mean, these ones might be newer. Honestly, they might be newer than this set. But I think these other ones that are a little stretched out are kind of older. So I end up having to put multiples on here. And then that one's a smaller one, so then we're gonna make up for it over here. And then I can give it a twist too, actually. Start down here, give it a twist. Kind of cheating though, and it doesn't look the greatest. I'm gonna untwist it. Instead, I'll put multiples there. There. And that does hold it together. You can see in the face cam. Because if I hold it like that, it's not. There's no gravity affecting it. But in the face cam, it's the right way up. You can see that holds it together pretty nicely. Looks better from the front. But, you know. Those wings look pretty good. They're, you know, they're held together as much as they can be. And I'll leave this extra one off to the side. I don't remember if these parts are used or not. The ones I made the rubber band holder out of. I'll put those back to the side there. Okay. Next, they wanted us to put this on. It's the bottom of the ship. I mean, this could be a bottom piece or a top piece. It doesn't really matter. It's basically the same as this. Same piece, but it's opaque white instead of clear and printed. It's an interesting way of dealing with the shape of the ship. Is that all the way on? Yeah. Okay. And these are the like feet of the ship. This ship doesn't. I think it has a front landing gear. It doesn't have back one. I think it has a front one. Let's put that. They want us to put the lightsaber in there, so okay. And that's why it folds down, so you can just store it in there. Fold it down, grab out the lightsaber when your Luke isn't in the seat. But we haven't even built this seat yet. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Set those wings aside for a second while we look at what's next. More rubber bands, we've already done that. Okay, yeah. I should have actually done that. Shown so that's pretty nice. That's the transition from X-Wing to flying position, traveling position, whatever you want to call it. I know it has a name that I can't remember. And back down, thanks to rubber band power. There you have it. So, back to this stuff. Back to the old building stuff. We'll show it off again once it's done. Okay. So, here we go. The rest of the ship. This is all the parts we have left. Put a couple aside that are particularly large. So those are 1x10s, right? And a 4x6. And another 4x6. Here we go. What else? There we go. That's it for that one. Uh-oh. Missing piece? What the heck? Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to go behind me and grab it. Where could it have even gone? I don't even see it, one of the wrong color. Okay, I need another 1x1. Nothing left in this other box. Let's see, where are my 1x1s? Hi. Right there. So, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of moving stuff. Not much. Let me make sure it's not in here. No problem. Oh, you know what? Bingo! It is part of the rubber band. That's where it went. The rubber band storage unit. So there you go. Glad I didn't have to start digging back there. I mean, I can see the part. Right there, I can see a bunch of them. Wouldn't have been a matter of finding it, it's just a matter of moving stuff. I need a more efficient way of storing my Lego, and I know this. And this guy right there. That's step 5. Times 4 on those. Looks like we're making the cockpit, I think. I'm guessing that's where we're starting. I've built this multiple times, but I don't remember. It's been a while. It's probably been a year since I built this. I think I pulled all the pieces together about a year ago to finally build it. Maybe not. Maybe it wasn't a year ago. 9 months ago. I don't know. Let's see. This goes here. That was that entire step. Step 6. Let's go to step 7. And these have just one stud right in the middle of the brick. Same with this red one I put in there. And 2 steps ago. I don't know why I used a yellow one or a gray one. I have yellow ones. I could get them. Might as well. I'll go grab the right color piece. Maybe I decided I preferred light gray. I don't know. Might as well use what they tell you. That sure looks yellow to me. And this guy. The original is yellow. Looks like it. Yeah. Let's get a yeah. Yeah, that looks pretty yellow to me. Think that's yellow? Yep. Yeah, that's yellow. I'm going with yellow. Okay. Back to where we were. Okay, this goes in first. This is how you control a spaceship. Everyone knows this. Just one lever. Forward fast and backward slow and stuff. That's all you need. R2-D2 does the rest. That's why he's there. Also, he fixes all the problems. And I should pull an R2-D2 out from over there, because we're going to need him. We're going to need him and Luke. Bonk. Sorry about the bonk. To fly the plane. Plane. The airplane. It's an old dusty R2. That'll work. Set them aside for a minute. They can wait off in the wings. Okay. So we've got yellow, which is confirmed correct color by a Danish person. So there would be no arguing. Our official Lego Denmark representative. I think that's everything, right? Looks good. Oh, we're starting on the side now. Nice. Okay, gotcha. Not this one. The other one. This one. Yep. Let's look at these pieces. One of those. One 1x4. Looks like a 1x6. Dark, light gray. 1x8. Cream. Even though that looks kind of yellowy, it is cream. I know that. It's not yellow. They wouldn't have yellow showing. And 1x10. Is that right? Yes. And this guy. Okay, for one thing, let's orient it the correct direction so I know what's going on. I was supposed to have 2 of these? Didn't even see that. Okay, horizontal on the outside, vertical on the inside. And that gets stuck on right here. And this is how we achieve the taper. Instead of being just a straight, that wouldn't look good, but it tapers in a little bit and joins in the front. It looks pretty nice, actually. They did a good job with that. Other side, mirror image, same parts. Okay, I think that's everything. We'll find out in a second. Okay. This is the outside, so we see the horizontal. What did you call those? Grooves, I suppose. See the grooves there. Mirror image of the other side, but the hello. It's trying to escape, so it'll taper in like that. It's pretty nice. Two, what are those 1x8s? Okay. Gotcha. Hey, build time. How's it going? Build's going well. Yeah, I love this set. I love this set. I don't have the paper instructions anymore, which is a bummer, because I love building with the original instructions, but I knew I had this set, and way back a year and a half ago, before I had all my Lego bricks and pieces organized, I just had 2 huge storage bins full of all of my childhood Lego and all of my kids' childhood Lego. It was all mashed together. But I knew I had sets like this in there. And I was like, oh man, all I have to do is gather all the pieces. And it took a long time, but I got like 25 sets out of it. So it was worth it. But yeah, I love building these old sets, for sure. Alrighty. And I do wish I had the paper directions. Yeah. Yeah, it was a huge organization task. Pretty much a project more than a chore. But it was totally worth it. Absolutely worth it. How you doing? Hope you're well. That looks like a 1x6, two of them. A lot of pieces coming up here. Doing well? Thinking about another coffee? Nice. Yeah, I'm about done with this one, but it's coming up on 5 o'clock, so I'm gonna have to stop. I got like one more sip of that left. I'll wait. If I ever want to get to sleep tonight, though, I have to stop. All right, and one each, so we're gonna need one of each of those. That one. I think that's almost it. Well, look at that. I need two of those. I'm only seeing one. Can you believe it? Let me look at my spare parts right here to see if I have one. No. Let's see. They're right over there. This will be very quick. Just need another one of these. And I know right where it is. Thank goodness I don't have to dig for this one. This is not the best way to organize my pieces, that's for sure. But some things are easier to find than others, like that. Yay! Yay for 1x2 boxes. Yay! Okay. Sorry, pup. Sorry, pupper. I'm gonna close this curtain a little bit, or I'm gonna burn up. Better organization than me. I'm still at dumped stuff stage. Yeah. Oh boy. I was really glad when I organized all those, because, like I said, I got like 25 Star Wars sets out of them, and it was fantastic, and like almost all the right color pieces too. But I'll be right back in 1 second. I gotta close this curtain and open a window. Okay, that's gonna help. Starting to get a little warm. It's mostly this light right here. The bright one. The brightest one, of course. Alrighty. I think I have all the pieces collected after that last little bit. Let's get this going then. Nice little red stripe gonna go through there. Right. Hinge goes on the outside. That makes sense. So those go like that. So they slightly curve like that to match this. They're actually going to attach right there. Upside down. Alright, that's nice. That reinforces it a bit. And on the top, I see. Stick the red and light gray 1x2 flat pieces together, and they go right there. And these two pieces go on. Nice. Okay. Then this sticks on these 2 points for the taper. Pretty nice. Right there, and you can see underneath right there. So we get that nice taper. Oh, I needed 2 of these, didn't I? Whee! There we go. This guy's still sitting up here. Alrighty. 1x8s, 1x6, and 1x2. 2x6 rather. This is still a little wobbly, but that'll get fixed. There's 2 of these. Okay, time for the last of the coffee. Two of these grooved pieces. 2 of these. Those little guys. That's the back of Luke's seat, I think, right? No, it's not. Oh, you know what? That's a printed piece. I'm surprised I didn't see that before. It's got the, gosh, I have that. Let me see if I can find it. I feel like finding it. Because that's kind of a common printed Star Wars piece, but I just used it in a build. What was it? I could go grab it from that other build. I don't want to do that, though. Sith Infiltrator. Woo! No, not Sith Infiltrator. This is the Sith TIE Fighter. Sorry, my bad. I just built the Sith Infiltrator. TIE Interceptor. Whee! The little one. Not the UCS one. feel like I can find it. It's a sort of common piece. Some of these would work. I don't have the new UCS interceptor. I want to get it, but kind of waiting till I figure out my employment situation a little better, to put it mildly. Hey, this isn't even a Lego. You go away. You Mega Block goes in different box. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I really do feel like finding this piece, and I really do think there's a decent chance of finding it, but need to dump these out. I would love to find it. I just used that same piece in another set. Was it the Tight? I think it was the Sith Infiltrator. I think that was it. I'm gonna be bummed if I don't find it. But it's so faint in the instructions that, yeah, it's not a small investment at all. Yeah, it's $230 US. I'm sure I'd have fun building it, but I'm just gonna wait a minute. Wait a minute on that one. Oh, come on. Come on, you silly part. I've got cool parts here. Cool printed parts. You know. Can you see that one? Come on, camera. Lots of cool printed pieces here. This one's neat. I could just end up using this one for the heck of it, even though it's not the right part. Ah, shoot. I might just use that part, because I don't know if it's going to be... They might all already be in the sets they came in. It'd be super awesome if I could find it, but chances are getting lower and lower. I'll spend another couple minutes on it. I was gonna pull aside all my printed pieces. That would make this much easier. I know exactly which piece it is. See if I could go see if I could steal it out of my Sith Infiltrator. Oh, that's a good one too. But it's not the right piece. The right piece looks like flying down the canal in the Death Star. Yeah, the very, very last one. I found it. The victory is huge. That's it, baby. That is the piece. So happy. Look like that. That's what the view of flying down the Death Star, about to shoot. Yeah, victory. I can't believe it. Right at the end when I was about to give up. All right. Excuse the noise, but that's Lego for you. Luckily, this noise doesn't bug my wife, or I probably wouldn't be too into Lego. Okay. So excited I don't have to use the wrong part. Now, if I can only close this. Happiness! Super hype! Super hype! The feeling. Oh yeah, I do need to rebuild my wall back here. Never know when you're gonna get attacked from behind, so... Isn't there another ship? Yes. Oh man, that was huge success. Okay. Wait, what happened to it? It's gone. The printing disappeared. No, it's right here. Okay. You could just barely see that in these instructions, and I might have had the, I just probably didn't see it. Probably didn't see it last time, because I knew I had this piece around, obviously. I wouldn't have looked for it if I didn't have a sneaking suspicion that there was another one of them hanging around. Okay, I guess I actually needed 4 of these. So there we go, and the grooves go on, the horizontal grooves go on the outside. Come on, camera. There, you can see the grooves. If I can shine a little light on them. Anyway. They're horizontal. Trust me on this one. It's coming together. So here's a little kind of wall for the cockpit. Okay, looks like I haven't skipped anything, hopefully. Just one of those, 2 of those. That looks like gray, I hope it is. So I don't have black. Gotcha. Filling out the cockpit here. So happy I got the right piece in there. Okay, that's step 14 of this part. Alright, let's gather a million other parts. Is that 2x8? 2x6? 2x4? 2x3? And that funky blue piece, that looks like a Technic piece. I mean, it obviously is a Technic piece. This was supposed to be black, I think. And I might even have one, but... I think I've looked for that before for another ship, and I think if I do have a black one, I might only have one. I'm not going to count my luck. Or push my luck, rather. This'll do for now. Luke has a gray seat. It looks kind of gray in there, but that's how they draw black, so... We'll just look the other way on that one. Three and 3. Two 1x4 tiles. one regular flat 1x4. That one piece, a red, and I think a dark gray. I think that's all our pieces. So yeah, it looks like we're building the bottom. No, this is the top. We're just setting pieces next to each other for now in this first step. So I'm not going to build it flat on the table like that. I'm doing it this way. Gotcha. Putting that one down first to orient myself. And the 2x6. And two more of these. It's kind of a nice layering effect, staggered slope kind of there. Flip it. Once it's there like that, oriented center. Oh no, this is the right color. That looks dark gray. That doesn't look black. I thought that was going to be part of Luke's seat. I am sure glad I didn't spend time getting that color when I had the right color. Oh my god, because I don't think I have more than one or two max of these blacks, and I think one or two might be used in builds already. Boy, am I glad I didn't waste time doing nothing. Especially when I already spent that time. Is that right? That is wrong. Let's get those in the right order. That might just be landing gear. I don't remember. No, this isn't landing gear. It goes inside. That's just, it doesn't matter. This isn't going to be seen. It just holds everything centered, pretty sure. This pushes up against these two and makes it centered. Something like that. Yep, this goes clipped on, and then this part pushes up inside here to center everything. So now there's hardly any give, just less than a millimeter of give. It's pretty solid. And I think it gets more solidified right here. Since we have that hole in these two studs, I think that gets connected. No, I was thinking they were going to do something different, but they didn't. It's not that great of a connection. No, Jocko. No barking. Okay. Making some progress here. Gotcha. Oh, this does do something. It's still, these are going to connect, I think. Yeah. In the next step. So that does hold it very tight. It has no budging room now. It's very solid. And that was very clever how they figured out how to make that taper like that. Looks pretty nice. It's not super precise, but it looks pretty good to me. Squish everything down so it's a little sturdier. Okay. Okay, I skipped ahead a little bit, so I could skip that top piece there because I already put it in. So I was excited to seal up that seam there. One of those. You know what? I think I modded this so that I just had a single piece on the front here because I'm not sure why it's two. It doesn't need to be two. Pretty sure I did that because I have another one of these and I don't think I need two more. So that's just sort of a silly nitpicky mod, I suppose. But I didn't really see a reason for there to be a seam down the middle. So you can put that there, which accomplishes the same thing without a seam. Oops. There you go. Now there's no seam. I just think that looks better. Whatever. Maybe they like the seam. I suppose they did. Now watch, I need two of these. I'm sure that'll happen. Oh yes, see? I do need two. So I'll undo that. I'll undo my fancy mod that is completely useless. Luckily there's room to get your fingernail in, but I did push it down really tight. What a goofball. I do think of silly mod ideas like that, you know, barely change it, but... Alright, so we'll undo that. I'm not in a hurry anyway. This isn't a super long build, and I have plenty of time. I was just trying to finish by 6, but it's only 5. Alright, pull that back aside. Reinstall these pups in here. I think I do have another one of these pieces I could dedicate to this, but it looks fine with the line down the middle. I guess the designers preferred that, because obviously this very same part is in the kit 2 other times, so they apparently like the stripe. It doesn't look bad. Okay, we're times 2ing this. I could have just looked right there in the directions and seen that was coming up. Oh, only one. I was like thinking I might need 2 of those, but I only have 1. 2 different things going on here. Two. Oh, and I already did that gray piece. Okay. First things first. Okay, and this go on these side studs on the side here. pretty dramatic shape. There we go. That's most of what the front of this ship looks like. Now these go on here. This is gonna be where our canopy piece connects in there, which might be next. I don't know. Let's see. Yep. So this and another one of these nice printed pieces, which are obviously the original with the little rebellion symbol there. The Alliance, Rebel Alliance symbol. But I don't see where it goes. Oh, I see. There we go. Okay. It goes like this. And they want R2-D2 in there right now. But we'll give him a second. We'll wait till this is all attached. I was gonna say we need to add another set of holes there, and I thought I might have forgotten a step, but no, it's coming up. Okay, let's attach the canopy. There we go. So Luke's seat is ready for him, and so is R2-D2's with the little connectors there, the little blue connectors, if you can see that. It's hard to see on camera. I'm gonna wait 1 second before I attach R2 in there. That's the front landing gear, I think, if I remember correctly. I think this ship doesn't have landing gear. So then we've got the double Technic holes there, and we've got double prongs here, double pegs. So that's obviously where that's going to attach. They might want it to go on now. Not yet. Oh, there is landing gear. I forgot about the front landing gear. This piece, this is the foot to the landing gear. Come on, come on. Is that in there? Oh yeah, the front of it is tapered. You can see that. It's got a little, the corner's kind of cut out, and it doesn't look like it's in all the way. I was like, do I have to force this? Because you can kind of see studs in there. See the studs? Come on. See studs in there. Ah, there they are. Okay. Alright. This hooks onto there. This little tiny axle piece goes in there, and we need one more. And that connects to the foot. That's our landing gear. Like so. Where does that get attached? Right here. There. So that's in the upright position. Out of the way, and then downright position to land. Beautiful. We are almost done with this thing. I don't think all of these pieces are even used. I know these black two aren't because we replaced them. Some of them are, but I can see some places, pieces in there we already replaced. Okay, it just wants us to unite the body with the wing section and engine section. There we go. Now there's going to be a little bit more connecting it up here. Let's put that landing gear down. There we go. It actually works. But we're going to do more to attach this section, I think. Yeah. Yep. There we go. So here's our seam. You can see the seam right there. So we definitely want these 1x3s on there to join there. There we go. That tightens it up a lot. Now they're joined in 2 spots and it doesn't wobble at all. Before it wobbled a bit. Now it does not. Very solid. And see, it's showing if you have Luke, the captain of the red team, if you have him in the ship, then it has these stripes. And otherwise, if you have Wedge Antilles, red pilot, pilot red 3. Yeah, Luke's pilot red 5 with the 5 stripes. This guy only has 3 stripes, Wedge Antilles. So, but we're flying Luke. We're flying, come on. Come on, it's Luke. So, shoot, I guess we're done. Golly. It shows us that Luke can go in. That's Wedge they're showing us. We're doing Luke. It's little Luke. Hey, what's up? Obviously the spitting image of Mark Hamill. Let's open this puppy up. Get Luke in there to fly this thing. Go, Luke. Close him up. Get R2-D2 in the back here to fly things. He can face backwards and fix all the stuff. And he gets shoved down on there so that this thing can fly upside down. Of course, R2 doesn't fall out. There's our landing gear they're showing us. And the stripes, yeah, we got that. And we'll take one more quick look. Cool other ships. I'd love to get that little, the first, probably I would guess the first TIE Interceptor, that blue one. Fun stuff. Okay, let's take one more look at officer stripes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean he's red 5. I don't know if 5 is the top guy, but spitting image looks just like him. Hi. Hi. So let's take one more look at that wonderful wing separation here. Flying mode looks pretty nice. And here is what it looks like in attack mode. Boom. Pretty nice. I like it. It looks nice up on the shelf too. So there you go. This is my first X-Wing model. Tomorrow I will build my second one. That's the plan. So, let's see if we have another Lego streamer on. I'm going to put this back down in flying mode so he's not attacking anymore. Looks pretty good in flying mode too, gotta say. Very nice. So I like this model a lot. Let us look for someone to raid to. Oh, wait. Did we forget the little front thingy dingies? We forgot the front thingy dingies, right? Didn't it tell us to put those on? Yeah, but it barely mentioned it. So they're front thingy dingies, we forgot. Set it like that. Put our front dingy thingies. I don't know what they're supposed to be. Sensors or... I don't really know. Obviously the guns are out on the edges, so... But I do know we have these are the only parts left. So we're not quite done. We're almost done. And then we're gonna raid out. And we're gonna look and see if we have another Lego builder around. Where exactly do they want these? They want them right there. Let's open the wings again so we can properly place these. There we go. Whoa, no! Get back here. We were so close. And there we go. Those little things go on there. I don't know what they do. We'll call them some sort of sensors or some sort of crucial part of the wings. There we go. There you have it. Let's look now that we're actually done with the build, let's look for someone to raid to, see if we can find someone. Some brick builder out there. Anybody building bricks? And if anybody has a suggestion, let me know. I don't see any brick. Oh, is Local Brick Shop is on? Nice. Cool. Let's go say hi to Local Brick Shop. Let me get this music turned down. Alrighty. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate everybody hanging out and chatting and having fun with me, building some Lego. I'll be back building another X-Wing fighter tomorrow. The 2021 version, which I think is now out of print. But if you would come with me and we'll go see the Local Brick Shop, that'd be great. I'd appreciate it. It's gonna raid on over to him right now. Let me make sure. Yeah. Oh, he just started. That's great. Cool. Let me set up this raid. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Raid time. I always like to raid out to somebody. There we go. There he is. Okay, we're gonna do this. Thanks everybody. Please hang out with me for this raid into the Local Brick Shop. He knows lots of stuff. He actually has a Lego shop. He owns one, so he knows all about minifigures and all that stuff. And it's been fun. I'll do it again tomorrow. And if you want to come join me, that would be super fun. Thanks, guys. See ya.
It is a great day, all right? Good ride. Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. I like it. Welcome in, GH. How you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? What were you up to? Tell us all about it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome in, Raiders. If you don't know me, I am the local brick shop. Today, you have joined us on a wonderful, glorious day where we get to build this beautiful thing that becomes the streamer when I put him on screen, which is the best part. Like body and all, it's fantastic. You can just stay here. We're having fun building the X-Wing fighter from the 2006. Nice, awesome. Yes. Oh my god. I first off would like to thank the local brick shop for not giving up on me. Let's just put it that way. And wait, yes, thank you, chat.